Hello dear students, welcome back in my English video. This is the second video of The Wind and the Moon, a poem written by George MacDonald. Today we are going to start this video with the fifth stanza. And I guess you have already completed your assignment honestly. So without wasting much time, let's begin today's session. The wind continues to threaten the moon in the fifth stanza, and the poet says that he blew, and she thinned to a thread. One puff, more's enough to blow her to snuff. One good puff, more where the last was breed, and the glimmer, glum will go the thread. What these lines mean? These lines means that here the wind is threatening the moon that he will blow out the moon out from the sky. So he blew harder and harder. And as he blew, the moon, here she refers to moon, the moon become thinner. It started becoming very weak. To a thread means it become thinner like a thread. One puff, puff means blow, blow out. So one puff, more's enough. Here the wind is showing his arrogance by saying that one puff more's enough to blow her to snuff. Means he says that one hard blow or one tough blow by the wind is enough for the moon to go to its last breed, last species. More's, when apostrophe s is added in more, it shows or it expresses disappointment, pity. One good puff means one good blow, more where the last was breed, and glimmer, glum will go the thread. It means that here the wind threatened the moon by saying that he will blow so hard to make the moon like a powder, because he compared himself as a tool. In the last stanza, the fourth stanza, we have already read about it, that he compared himself with tools. So he says that he will blow so hard, he will blow so hard that the moon become like a powder, and it will be very easy for him to throw out of the sky because it become very weak. Glimmer means slimmer and slimmer. The light of the beams of the moon become very thin, and it is not steady also. He blew a great blast. A great blast means to explode, an explosion, destroyed, and the thread was gone. Here thread refers to the gleams, the moonlight. Okay, it refers to the moonlight. The thread was gone. In the air, nowhere was a moonbeam bare. Far off and harmless the shy stars shone. Sure and certain the moon was gone. As the moon blew with a great explosion, all the clouds have covered the moon. And here the moon, here the wind is expressing his arrogance, and he is trying to prove that he is very powerful, he is very strong, that he blew a great blast, and because of his hard blow the moon was gone. The moon was gone out of the sky. It is nowhere seen in the sky. It is nowhere in the air now, as there is no moonbeams is visible. Bare means something which is uncovered. Far off means at very distance it went. Where it went, it is not at all visible. So there are some stars also, as we can see that there are lots of stars, many stars in the sky during night time. So far off means at very long distance, at very far, there are some harmless means which do not harm. So there are some harmless shy stars which were shining in the sky. It means that now in the sky there is only stars left. There is no moon in the sky. That's why the wind can only see the harmless shy stars. Why he used the word shy stars? Because stars twinkle every time. Sometimes they are visible, sometimes they are invisible, isn't it? So like a shy people, sometimes they come in front of people, sometimes they don't come in the front of people. So same like. So that's why he used the adjective shy for the stars. So he says that far off and harmless. They are very harmless. They are not doing anything. They are not disturbing the wind. They are not steering the wind. So they are harmless. The shy stars shone. As I have already told you that shone is the past form of shine. Is the past tense. Simple past tense of the word shine. Sure and certain. Now the wind is confident. He is very confident in himself that he is the strongest person. He is the strongest creature in the world, because he make the moon disappear, invisible, thrown out from the sky. The moon was gone because only the shy stars are visible in the dark night. Nothing was visible at that time in the sky. So that's why the wind thought that as he is very powerful, very strong, he made the moon blown out of the sky. So these lines clearly shows his arrogance behavior toward the moon. The wind he took to his revels once more, on down in town like a merry mad clown. He leaped and howled, with whistle and roar. What's that? The glimmering thread once more. In this stanza, the poet is describing about the wind. He says that he became very happy and he started blowing in the direction of the town. He went down in the town like a merry mad clown, and he made some noise, some type of excitement. Revels means it's a lively, noisy sound. The glimmering thread once more means when the wind started moving in the town in a violent speed like a merry mad clown, then what happened? Then the brightness of the moon became dimmer. He flew in a range. He danced and blew. Yes, all of the suddenly what he started to do? He started to blow violently. He started blowing in the sky excitedly. He danced, he blew. But in vain was the pain of his bursting brain, for still the broader the moon scrap grew. The broader he swelled his big cheeks and blew. Here it means to say that the poet wants to say that when the wind started flowing in a range, means in excitement, then it looks like that he is dancing. Here the poet used personification. He danced. It looks like that he is dancing and blowing. But everything was waste. In vain means waste. Everything was in waste. Now he started feeling some physical pain. The pain in his brain. As he was moving with all his energies, he has applied all his strength, which make him physically weak. For is still the broader the moon. Means for that time, the moon's scrap grew lighter. But when the wind blows very hard, it blows violently, its brightness grew dimmer and dimmer. As much it broad, he swelled his big cheeks. Again, here is a personification. The poet here refers him like a arrogant boy, a naughty boy. Like he started using all his strength, all his power to blow the moon out of the sky. But as much as he swelled his big cheeks, he was able to make the moonlight grew dimmer. So this is the explanation of this stanza. Now students, it's time to do some activity. So let's see some of the questions related to these verses. Why is the wind angry with the moon? What is he threatening to do? So the wind is angry with the moon because the moon always stares at the wind like a ghost in a chair, and the wind hates to be watched all the time by the moon. The wind threatens to blow out the moon heart out of the sky, isn't it? So this is how he was threatening the moon. The next question is here. Even though the wind tries to blow away the moon, she keeps reappearing. This is because, what is the correct answer? Yes, you are absolutely right. She is indifferent to the wind. She appears and disappears as she pleases. She is not challenging, she is not arrogant. She is performing her own work as she pleases herself. Now, the next question we have. The wind he took to his reveals once more. This line you will get in stanza number 7. What did the wind go on to do to express his glee? Glee means sadness. Did this feeling long lasting? Why or why not? So the wind made a very noisy sound and blew down in the town like a merry mad clown. For his pleasure, for his happiness, he flew in temper, means he was very angry, he was very frustrated by the moon. But in that temper also he started dancing. Here dancing is not for the joy, that's for taking out his frustration on the moon. But this feeling wasn't last longer, because he was surprised to see that the moon grew in size gradually. As much as he tried to blow it out, the moon started becoming bigger and bigger. So this is the answer of this question. Now here is one more activity for you. Now you have to make sentences using these words: stronger, certain, great blast, flew and sweat. I hope that's very easy for you to do. Okay, and your another assignment is to learn all the difficult words or the key words which you found out during the recitation. Till then, take care, stay healthy, stay fit. I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.